everybody's trying to short the news, and guess what? Bitcoin actually just rose up and gone up above the resistance back into support K. I think that Bitcoin can actually continue much higher, and that is always why I tell you guys to please, for the sake of God, stop caring about the news. Not because the news don't matter, but because on the lower time frame, us as traders, we cannot make the most amount of money by just randomly shorten a bad news event. To be honest, everybody was trying to actually be smart by doing what every person in the herd is doing, which is actually just shorten because of the explosion and because of the war. And guess what? Bitcoin literally just hit our daily level at 64k. We did a fake out potential long, even hopefully some of you guys took it. And then what happened? We actually kept on going higher ever since. Actually, kind of funny, ever since the news of the war breaking out, or the, I guess, the strikes happening, Bitcoin started rising up. Why? Because on the order flow we can clearly see, and we've been seeing, that shorters were trying to actually play it smart by entering shorts, and every single time we see price continue higher, which causes more and more, much more and further short squeeze, the shorts getting liquidated, and that would actually cause, whenever a short is closing, that would cause the Bitcoin price to go higher, and every single time Bitcoin goes higher, more shorts are liquidated, and so on and so forth. That is essentially what kept Bitcoin from going lower, and actually made Bitcoin actually go much higher. However, now with the, I guess, the reclaim of 66k, I have a potential little long to play this potential continuation of a short squeeze, and also potential much higher target. I do always say, guys, to please play it safe. Stop randomly trading on the weekend, especially if you're trying to short the bottom randomly just because of a news event. And look at that, Bitcoin is back again above the value area low, and essentially now with us being above 66k, I told you guys, you have to be prepared with Ahmed flip-flopping every single time we go above 66k. I'm going to be talking about much higher. Every single time we lose 66k, I'm going to be talking about much lower. So now with the news and with the order flow pointing towards much higher and potential continuation of a short squeeze, I do think that Bitcoin, if and only if, and that is an if statement, if Bitcoin continues above 65.5, 66k, I'm looking towards higher on Bitcoin. Now again, don't be randomly longing. Just please, for the sake of God, avoid randomly shorting. If Bitcoin truly is able to hold off the shorters and continues above 65, 66k, I do think that we can easily go back above to 70, even 72k, where I could be potentially looking to short. So all I'm saying now is to please avoid shorting. You don't have to long necessarily, but please don't be shorting randomly. But if you're someone that is looking to long Bitcoin actually on the lower time frame, if I go to the 30 to 15 minute time frame, I do have a potential little scalp trade where I put the anchored view up from the bottom, as you can clearly see, and also a potential retest of the zone. So if Bitcoin gets me or offers me a potential trade where Bitcoin goes and retests 66k or sub 66k, and then we see a reclaim of 66, I could be looking to enter a little long based on us holding support and going higher. So if Bitcoin does this, this is a potential long trade. If Bitcoin doesn't do this, so we continue higher, I'm going to be avoiding randomly shorting. However, also just to cover every single possible scenario, as we always do on the channel, if Bitcoin doesn't impulsively move higher or even retest and then move higher, obviously there is the, I guess, the least likely scenario is that we actually lose this zone, we lose the anchored view up, and then we avoid taking a long, nor do we actually short. We just do nothing, avoid participating, and then while below 66k, we could be actually waiting for 60 again. So all I'm saying now is that you have to be avoiding short. Many and most of the Twitter warriors have taken shorts for no reason, and they are currently getting short squeeze. Bitcoin can literally make the most or pull the most funniest move by going to 70. If it wants to do that, avoid shorten now. If you're looking to long, maybe a little long here if we get lucky. So that is maybe the only participation regarding me. However, again, just please guys, play it safe. Stop randomly trading. And also, before I forget guys, that hopefully tomorrow in less than 24 hours, I think in that maybe 15 hours, we'll be beginning our, the March trading competition. So if you want to actually participate, a trade with the real capital traders are trading at profitable traders, you can trade with us on WEEX, as you can clearly see by clicking on this link. Now again, the competition will be structured as usual. However, the minimum requirement for the trading volume will be much lower, back to normal. So it's going to be almost guaranteed actual USDT for our WEEX users. Again, WEEX is an amazing, I guess, exchange. It does literally offer some nice features. It is tailor-made for traders. However, I do want you guys to know that using this link, it is an affiliate link. However, every person who signs up under me would be eligible for the next up-and-coming trading competition that will hopefully begin tomorrow. All I know now is that I'm going to be very cautious, not taking a trade. Bitcoin could literally put the most funniest thing by going higher. If it goes lower, potentially long. If it doesn't, just avoid and do nothing, guys. And nobody ever has lost money by not taking a trade. So just, I guess, play it safe, stay cool, and also don't be randomly trading, guys. Thank you guys for being legends. Again, that's the second or technically third live stream, but the second in English. So thank you guys for being legends. I do understand that this is a totally random stream. Not so random. I mean, I guess it is random in terms of me showing up twice in a matter of 3 hours. However, I think most have gotten used to me showing random. It's Ramadan Ahmed, I guess. So we got Kai, we got Uwaz, we got Joao. How are you doing? Thank you. We got Renata. Action Tourist, thank you, brother. Watching most of the Moon Show. Thank you, brother. Man, do I love to see it. I mean, thank you, bro. Thank you, wise choice. We got Renata. Ahmed, are you like an owl? Thank you guys for being legendary, to be honest. Hope you're safe. I am safe. Thank you, Balsky. Yep, we are getting some nice explosions, but I mean, they do not phase an unemotional trader, I guess. So we're good. Thank you, CryptoNet. Let me take a coffee. Thank you. Renata, we got Julia saying up or down. Please, knowledgeable people. Nobody knows. It's never that simple. Yeah, up or down. Yeah. 69 of us are watching. Let's hit 50. Thank you. We got Ayantum, bro, the legend. Thank you, bro, for showing up. No, we need 69k. Took the long at 64k. Amazing. Again, I didn't talk much about it, but yesterday, guys, and that is amazing, to be honest, because technically if someone was on the ball, they could have literally taken the second long from the bottom in a consecutive, or in a matter of consecutive, not consecutive, but in a matter of not less than a week, 4 days, because on Tuesday we spoke about potentially long in this, and we did actually long. I had a long from the zone off of the daily, but then again yesterday I didn't personally trade this, but I mean most of you guys, or some of you guys did. So we got Sehilo, who did take the trade, which is like us having the daily 64k, seeing the fake out, reclaim, and then long. So if someone was smart about it, ignored all the news, just waited for the daily to be hit, they could have taken a long. And much better, they could have done it on Ethereum, because on Bitcoin, I do admit it was a bit tricky, because you saw the fake out and then it took us like, hold on, like a couple of hours, 7 hours till we reclaimed the level. So it's not the easiest trade. It is understandable for some to have missed it, even me. Yeah, and I wasn't planning to trade on Saturday, but even if I was planning to, I could have missed it. So it's alright, it's understandable to miss it. However, what's not understandable is you see in Bitcoin reclaiming 64k, and then immediately you get an amazing touch of Ethereum at its own daily, because also Ethereum had a daily, and look at that. I mean, it looks much better than what Bitcoin had. See, we saw the reclaim, and then we held and we saw higher. So if someone played it quite smart, not to long Ethereum at the hit and the reclaim, but remember that is Bitcoin is what's more important. You wait for the reclaim on Bitcoin, so maybe something like that around this zone. Yep, and then you entered on Ethereum. So Yeah, I mean, let me see what time that was. So that's 17 and something, 17 and change. Yep. So yeah, so someone could have taken the long here. It's understandable to the long here, to be honest. Yeah. So I'm just happy to see price react for the second time. Not so second time. I mean, it has happened for hundreds of time, but I mean, or thousands of time. But I'm just happy to get those, I guess, levels given to you guys prior in advance. And regardless of my levels or regardless of my potential trades. Okay, let's forget that Ahmed spoke about 64 because I didn't take a long here, but notice how, and that's hopefully the, I guess, the overarching, I guess, point that I would love everybody to take is that notice how every potential setup that we do talk about is discussed for a log, for example, is discussed when Bitcoin is above. So like I always want to teach you guys to be having your eyes on longs that are below price and shorts that are above price. That by itself, even if you are still horrible at taking trades and managing them, that by itself would probably isolate you from 50% of the horrible losing trades. Yeah. Just setting actual hard metrics. Trust me, guys. Like, if you stop looking for trades, like for example, now, if you tell yourself, okay, I'm not longing now. Why? Because price is moving up. That's simple. That by itself would probably just cause you or make you avoid multiple fake outs a week. Yeah. So thank you guys for being legends and for showing up. We got Wayne the legend, 2 streams in 1 day, legendary. And I guess most of you guys are watching me for the second time, so you're also legends. So thank you. We got Biro, we got BT badge. Unfortunately, my short wasn't the best idea, but losses are part of the game. Exactly. Yep. It was a risky trade. In hindsight, it wasn't the best. I did say that I'd prefer it happening at a better later time with a better fake out, but it's understandable to take a loss, take it on the chin, and just focus on what's ahead of us. Hold on. So sorry guys, I've got multiple comments, so I'm trying to read them one by one. In Dubai time, it's 2 a.m. Yeah, it is 2:13 a.m. Trade with Ahmed and champions. Thank you, Wayne. Can you provide a copy trade on WEEX so we automatically copy your trades even when we sleep? No. I tried 2 trades today on ETH on WEEX at the same time. Yeah, it is time just to test. Exactly. I mean, hold on. Let me I guess switch your mindset. Okay, the feature is on. So on WEEX, once you apply the feature of having isolated separated, I do get the point of you wanting to test it out, but you don't need to. I mean, it is quite a simple, I guess, feature. So don't be testing it out. Just take trades as they come. Yeah, I guess that's the best way of testing it. Thank you, John. How much percentage of money traders should give to their women? I mean, hopefully you become profitable. If you're not, then since you don't like taking profits too early, when do we take profits? So for example, for the trade from 96, so for the 96 one, I've said that I'm looking for the reclaim of 88k, could be 86k, could be a structural change even prior to that, but I'd say at most I'll look to take profits on or at the reclaim of 88k. Yeah, so that's the maximum potential, as the latest I can go without taking profits on that exact trade. Yeah, and there isn't a certain formula, to be honest. So that's why I'd much rather give an answer to that example rather than give you a formula to run with. Wa alaikum salam, Ali. Thank you, Nuno. All comments on Moonshow promoting champs get deleted for your information. Fair enough. I never knew that. So maybe you guys, you can give me a sample of like what sort of comments you guys get deleted, because I'm pretty sure nobody's like moderating. I'll be shocked if somebody is, because that would be borderline impossible, because I film at random times. You guys comment a lot. There's no way I don't see a comment. So I'm pretty sure it's like, has to be not botted, but like automatic. But maybe you can tell me, guys. Stay safe. Thank you, Steve. Tomorrow is Sunday. I wouldn't go crazy just yet. Bitcoin likes to take its time. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Again, that is always what I'm preaching, I guess. You were saying a possible long if we go down to what price? Thanks. This zone. So it's not an exact price. It's rather a zone. Yeah, so I do understand my answers. My answers may sound cryptic, but hold on. Let me draw you an example. The most ideal scenario is that Bitcoin continues consolidating over above 66k, and then Sunday or the second half of Sunday, yeah, closer to Monday, yeah, we see Bitcoin dump, hits 66, loses 66, hits the anchored view up, wherever that is, because it's a dynamic tool, so it is an average. So while the average is higher, so every added value is going to be increasing the average, obviously, math 101. So with time is going to be going up. So hitting anchored view up, reclaiming 66 is going to be the ideal scenario. So it's about time, anchored view up hit, and a reclaim of 66k. But it's not a scenario where you put a limit order, random limit order, and you just, I mean, long. So I don't want you guys, I don't want to mention like 66k and for somebody to go to sleep with a limit order, because what if Bitcoin just like dumps randomly? Yep. Lower, not, it's not necessarily probable, but it is possible. uh how much profit do you make each month? A good sum. I was going to say hefty sum, but I think a good sum is good. I longed it, although I didn't really trade weekends. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good to see you, brother. I took a long from the bonds off of the POC, but it wasn't. It wasn't above the daily yet. So I entered with the less margin. I was waiting for the retest. Amazing. Yeah. So I'm guessing POC. So maybe you were looking at this. I'm guessing. So yeah, that was amazing. And by the way, guys, I'd hate to like randomly reassess and reevaluate and re-commentate or commentate on a previous move. But look at this. Like, if someone was on the ball, I literally have most videos are about this kind of strategy repeated in a different way with a different title or a different thumbnail. Like, again, what happened here is that we saw a zone of impulsive move. So somebody could have missed this, but then I'm not sure which video it was, but one of those videos, most of them are kind of the same, but one of them specifically is about this exact strategy, where you see an impulsive move higher that before that it took liquidity. So take liquidity, impulsive move. You wait for the retest of the zone where it got impulsive. Even here, doesn't matter. Yep. This section, yep. You mark it with a volume profile, specifically the POC, but you can have as a general zone here, and you can put a stop loss below the value low. And if you combine that with order flow and with the daily, you could have literally made a lot of money. So that's why I always say, like, I think I had a rant. I'm not sure if anybody watched it, but or most of you guys did, but if all of you did, but on the Moon Show, I had the rant, I think 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, about like beginners trying to, I mean, overcomplicate trading by looking at news. Like, brother, if you have less than like if you don't have millions in the market and you literally cannot move price by you entering and closing, what do you care about the, I guess, the macroeconomic situation and the global political situation in the world? Like, why are you wasting your time? Come on, just wait for a POC as our brother Action Tourist and enter a long. Wait for the POC of the other line and you enter a short. Very simple. Like, come on, are we looking to maximize profit or are we looking to look smart? Because if I want to look to, if I'm looking to look smart and overcomplicate things to a point where everybody would respect me because, oh, Ahmed just says stuff that nobody else says, I can literally add 4 monitors, make my show or my live streams or whatever about me prepping news and talk about the M2 and the M5 and the whatever kind of numbers we are talking about here, and the money supply and the investor cycle and every single I guess BS thing. That I'm not saying that this is BS or those sort of stuff are BS. I'm just saying that those are irrelevant to anybody who has to be a couple of 100,000 to a million, to be honest. Like, if I don't have a million invested in the market, why am I watching shows about the intricacies of the macro economy? Unless it is an entertainment for me. Like, why would I watch and waste 2-3 hours of my time a day looking at news or watching live streams, with all due respect, about content that is relevant to big money and investments? And if you know what I mean, like, It is truly a waste of time. I'm not hating. I'm just stating facts here. Yeah. Think about it. Like, why do I care about Trump and the stimulus what check and this the interest fund cutting rate, whatever that is? Like, I only do the interest rate thing like a live stream, but just because you guys care a bit, and I might as well just well make it a bit fun. But again, like, if somebody was on the news, I guess nobody. And again, I would like applaud and maybe even pin the comments of anybody who longed the daily with the POC here. Yeah, not because I knew it or I did mention the trade, but not because I took it. I didn't take it. I don't usually trade on Saturdays, and I even probably was asleep at 10 a.m. Sorry, it is Ramadan, but because I'm I'm proud of any community member of ours that was looking to belong when every Twitter warrior was reading about the war and the explosive and explosions and everything else. Yeah, so that's my point. Yeah, again, uh, online Murad, thank you so much for your continuation updates information. And can you show where your order look at and how you read it? Yes, it has to be a video. Was not the best person to encounter at that time, but at least the early long is still open. I'm not sure who that person was, but thank you. If Bitcoin breaks 60, hold on, I lost your comment. Yeah, if Bitcoin breaks 68k, relief rally is in order. I mean, Bitcoin jumped from 63 to 67. Do you really want it? Are you waiting for like 68 to call it a relief rally? What's a relief rally? Guys, let's stop naming things and looking for setups to make money to become profitable. Yeah. Ahmed, do you know what Mitwain says? Just read above. Hold on. Yes, 4 weeks straight now, so I just watch and don't comment. I'm not sure, so maybe you can give me maybe you can give me examples of what you're commenting, so I do get an idea of like what sort of stuff are getting censored. Yeah, I can have a chat and I can like understand what you're talking about, guys. Here, yep. No fake outs. So where's the next resistance? Technically, I'd want to tell you, like, my job is to tell you that 68 is technically the POC, but I'd only care about 70, to be honest. Like, if this happens and then this is lost, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not looking to short this or like do anything with that. But yeah, it is possible. For me, I noticed that I'm very good at finding perfect entries. And also tanking losses. But do you have any suggestions for me when it comes to taking profits? I noticed that I round trip trades too often. So I would tell you this. In the next 10 trades, test out a plan to always take 50% when you move your stop loss to entry. Test it out and see. That would probably tell you, like, if you're not that profitable with that strategy, that could mean that you always move your stop loss at entry too early. If not, that is fine, because so just do it and you can tell me then. Yep. Champ Anna, thank you, Salam. Stay safe, you too, brother. Why not copy trades? Other traders do that. Is there a reason why you don't provide a copy trade? To be honest, if I was to copy trade, I would literally start a hedge fund or do whatever. So it's a preference of like me not wanting to get emotionally, I don't want to get my trades affected. Yep. So if I'm sharing every single entry, every single stop loss, every single loss, every single idea, maybe in the near future, like, again, guys, I'm new to this content, community, trading, and all of that stuff. So in the future, maybe. Now I don't want it to affect my strategy. Like, my strategy and my entries and everything is done well when I'm alone, focused. I mean, it's good when I speak about it, but I don't want to be using somebody else's money. Like, even my brother, not my brothers, is begging me to use his money to trade for him. So I guess that goes for an answer. Do you think 65.8 is a good point to long with order block confirmation? I don't use order block, but I've mentioned this zone as an area to potentially use. Yes, it gets moderated by someone because every single comment promoting champs, like I do here, gets deleted, which is why I don't anymore. Do you put a link, or do you just like put a comment, like a random, not a random comment, but like words? Yeah. Is it a link or a word? Uh, thank you, Renata. Let me see how many likes we got. 38 likes. Thank you, Renata, for pushing the like goal. How do you avoid life getting in the way of your trades? I've never been more aware how busy I am ever since I started trading, Loki. I get that you use alerts, but do you have other things as well? No, I guess you want to structure your day to allow for fun and to allow for work and for, I guess, studies if you go to school. Yeah. So structure your day. Sorry, bro, I'm having serious financial issues. Keep me from trading. No worries. No worries. Thank you, Mikey, for showing up. All the best. Good sum like 3K. Your answer is not good. It's not. So, so our brother John said, do you make good profit? I guess, how much is your profit a month? And I said, a good sum. And he said, your answer is not good. I guess your answer didn't satisfy your curiosity. I wouldn't call it not good, but it's fine. Yeah. So I can tell you absolutely above 3K. Yeah. I have the POC from the range that was forming at the bottom. Unfortunately, so it wasn't as proper as you made it seem, I'm afraid. Either way, it worked out. Fair enough. When Bitcoin hits a certain level and when looking at the order flow, do you only consider the CVD absorption? I do so. Yeah, I do think I got your point. I also look at the trades and where they're opening on a certain candle. So I look at the volume profile of the individual candles. Ahmed, you read my message, didn't answer. Can you look again? Sorry. Uh, yeah, I did answer, and you said like, can you show where you look at the order flow and how you use it? I told you like it is something I definitely need to make a video about because I cannot answer you now and spend 2, 3 hours, 5 hours giving a boot camp about how to use order flow. But yes, I can show it to you now, but I wouldn't be able to explain what I use it for less than or in less than 3, 4 hours, I guess. Is this move upside genuine or manufactured, bro? I have no idea. Nothing is really manufactured, if you know what I mean. Those are like labels that are like beginner friendly, Illuminati stuff. I don't care. Nothing is manufactured. It is what it is. Like it's a movie. We can see it, so it is real, I guess. Thank you, Biro. Thank you, brother. I have a long from 1899, so I'm happy. Whenever a trade is like a long is like from below price, it's amazing to be honest. So I'm happy for you, Joao. And 1927. All right, that's a bit closer. To test the WEEX change. At the same time, not the best entry, but not much money in was just test. All right, so I'd recommend you moving stop losses to both trades, and that's it. So hopefully it's going to be a profitable test. I was talking about myself missing the better long, the bounce from the daily, and being the person not in the greatest mood at the time. But I'm happy I got at least something. Fair enough. I almost never see you take profits, brother, without the emoji. Fair enough. I mean, it's fine to see the emoji. I mean, technically not because. All right, so let me give you a quick answer, a quick reminder. Do you remember my longs? Hold on, that's Ethereum. Yeah. Do you remember the long that I took from 63 and the long that I took from 66? Yeah. I took profits on both. Yeah. So I guess maybe you don't see me though. So that's the point. Maybe you don't see me take profits. I guess that's true. Yeah. Because taking profits is not something I care to, I guess, show. I care to announce, but not show. Yeah. Hopefully beforehand. So I usually tell you if I'm going to do something. For example, like, yes, you don't see me. Yeah. For example, this one, you didn't see me close it, but I told you if 66 is lost, I'm going to be taking profits. Yeah. Because I usually film the important time at the important time, so nothing really happens. I just do whatever I tell. Like it's very rare that I do something that I don't explicitly show. My boyfriend is watching you. Can you tell him to get me a bag? Please get Amaya a bag. Yeah, please don't be stingy. Ahmed took a long and move my stop loss. Amazing. Yeah. 60. Oh, not amazing. That's very close. Hold on. You longed 66.350. Move your stop loss 66.50. Oh yeah, it is amazing. Yeah, yes, it is amazing. Uh, I'm short at this price as there was too much liquidity being accumulated at. So you saw liquidity accumulated at 63, so you shorted 67. Again, guys, those are, I guess, irrelevant information to your entry model. Like how, for whatever kind of system or reason you see liquidity here, I'm not going to be questioning that. What does it, or how does it help me enter a short here? Like why here? Like literally can do this and then to go lower, if you know what I mean. Yeah, sorry, I deleted it. Yeah, like you can be directionally correct, but timing wise wrong. On the moonshot, your quotes I deleted. Posting your free training courses, deleted. Posting your Telegram, maybe because it's a link. So, but quotes get deleted is very, very fishy. So, I'm not going to be ruling out the possibility that some person would be doing that, but yes, to be a better kind of person, I would tell you maybe it's like random or whatever. So I don't notice that. I don't I haven't seen it. But yes, quotes could be random. Deleting links is very, very understandable, to be honest, because it has to be automatic. Because if it's not automatic, I would have seen it. Like I would have seen like your link or your message getting deleted or something. Yep. It probably could be even something done like by the settings. Okay, maybe I can turn it off. Yeah, like they don't. I can do that. Like I haven't. I just use the default settings that they were using. Ahmed, a trading video on the indicators you use and the data you always look at. I don't use indicators, but I think maybe you mean order flow. I bought her a 32K watch. I think it's enough. Okay, so maybe it's, unless Salam is the boyfriend of Amaya, then that is depends on how old that purchase was. Yeah, not to cause any issues here. Can you show us how to use the anchored VWAP? Yeah, you put it from the beginning of an impulsive move, lower or higher, to see if the impulsive move or the downtrend or uptrend is still intact or not. And you can use it to just have a directional view, or use it to find a long. For example, if Bitcoin is uptrending, you put it at the beginning of the uptrend, you see the anchored view up, you wait for the retest. You and Carl are partners. Yes, friends. Can I put long into AR? Fair enough. All right. Hopefully it works the best for you. I wasn't referring to us sending you money. Yes, I do understand. Like before, without even continuing the comment, yes, you're referring to the copy trade feature on most exchanges. You're not literally meaning, or you don't mean literally to give me physical money or literally send me money. I do understand. Yes, I followed other traders. The moment you entered, yeah, that's what you're referring to. I do understand. I do get it. It is a feature on every single trade, every single change here on WEEX, even copy trade. So yeah, I do understand that. I hope. Please don't say the I word here, brother. It's forbidden. Give me a second here. Did you notice anything like bombing? Yes, I posted the. Oh, right. Let me fully answer the question. Yes, I did see some bombings, but I think it was mostly reflecting or deflecting. I guess if that's even the correct word, the actual bombs. Yeah, I guess the missiles. I guess not a bomb. I posted the link for champs. It got deleted and then got reposted from Moonshow account. So then I know somebody's doing. I posted the link for champs. It got deleted and then got reposted from the Moonshow account. I didn't notice somebody using the Moonshow account to comment. So maybe I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Wayne. All right, so if that is truly what's going on, again, I'm only popping there on the weekend. It's their channel, I guess, so I cannot be sad, but hopefully you guys don't be mad at me. That's it. Like unless somebody like gets mad at me because comments are deleted, it's all good. May Allah secure and your thank you, Bureau. Thank you. 6 more likes. Thank you, Renata, for being legendary. Can you tell us more about the retesting anchored view, how it influences your strategy? Uh, it's not. It doesn't influence my strategy. It's part of my strategy. So it's a confluence. So the way I do it is that I look for multiple reasons stacked up at a certain zone to look for a long and vice versa. Yeah. When you open live in Arabic channel, I'll post a video. Ahmed, all right. Glad you're good, brother. Thank you, wise choice. Thank you for caring and asking. Ahmed, you say you don't use indicators, but sometimes I see some indicators in your screen. Can you explain why? Thanks. Again, what I think you're referring to, if you are referring to, are the turned off indicators, which are the VWAP. I don't use that much. It's a VWAP. It's an anchored VWAP that is anchored on the open of the day. I just have it on. I just have it like there. I don't have it on. The second one is the market sessions volume profile. It's an easier kind of extra confluence way to the exo chart. What it does is literally just puts a volume profile at every single day. So you can literally do it manually. It's just me being lazy. It's not an indicator. Just look at this. Like if I take it from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, this is the volume profile, the same kind of thing. Just it's automatically adding volume profiles to every single day. So rather than I have to sort through, look at the time, beginning, open, end, yeah, that's it. Also, that's the third one. So notice how every single one is a time saver, not an actual indicator. Yeah, it is an actual indicator, but I don't use it as an indicator on my chart. So first one is just an anchored view up, automatically put from the daily, open. I can do it with the tool. It just saves me 2 seconds, yeah, because, or maybe more. I'll have to press on the anchored view up and then look for the 4 a.m. time. Hold on. Yep. So I think, yeah, it saved me maybe 7 seconds. Yeah. So first one saved me 7 seconds. Second one saved me also 7 seconds, or maybe even more. Third one saves me less than 7 seconds, which is like as the silliest indicator. It just tells me where the high and the low. So hold on. This is not sell and buy. No, this is high and low. So red means the high of the day. Green, low of the day. Low of the day, high of the day, low of the day. That's it. So see how stupid and unimportant my indicators are. I only do them to save me some time. All right. So give me a second here. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds, guys, here. I sent you an email to check on you when I heard about. Thank you, Yantin Brush. Sorry, today I was super busy, but thank you. I'll make sure to get back to you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys. Whenever somebody sends me an email, that's amazing, to be honest. So I guess I'm super appreciative to every single one who thought of me. Yeah. I longed Ethereum from 1881 after the daily taken up. Still in long. Amazing. Hold on. So again, to be honest, what makes me love Wayne in a brotherly way is the fact that he's not only is he a legendary moderator, but he's low key and maybe the least spoken, like strong trader that is like was able to like actually become not. I don't know if he was profitable, if he is profitable, to actually follow and even go beyond the teaching to like take trades. So again, kudos to you. I want to just give you a props. I usually just thank you for being amazing at moderating. I also want to thank you for being an amazing, I guess, trader. Yeah, even though you don't talk about it much yourself. Bro, so when is the next possible short zone again? Around 70? Yes, Mitwalli. Yes, I mean, I've been super boring, only open for that, nothing else, to be honest. Mo, didn't see you for a few days. Yeah, I was about to comment, to be honest. Like, it's like we haven't seen you in a while, Mitwalli. Thank you for showing up. You usually, I mean, give a greeting. Now he just came in. He wants just to know where the short is and to leave. The reason why I want to follow and copy your trades is because you are good. Usually I don't have the nerve to press the buy or sell button, so I prefer the bot to do for me. Yeah, it is fine. I mean, I don't want to give you the whole rant about how important it is for you to understand and for me to teach you and for me to give you everything for free and for me to go live and help you and teach you and ask in comments and we got a free training course. So everything is here. Hopefully, a bit by bit, you'll be making money. And trust me, like if you give yourself a bit of time, a couple of months even, again, you can watch me daily every single time. You can watch the free training course. Everything is for free. Everything is away. I'm giving and I'm explaining and I'm answering every single comment. Hopefully, you'll be gaining a skill that is much, much more valuable than asking me to put a copy training feature on. Or what are your thoughts about the weekends becoming real, not non-boring times anymore? I mean, we haven't seen much sample data, I guess, from the weekends being not boring that much, unless you're referring to the dump that happened on Monday, by the way. Yeah, so technically nothing changed. Like other than this, those other like weekends were still boring. So that's like Saturday. Hold on, that's where Saturday begun, and that is literally where Sunday. Yeah, I guess technically we saw the drop. Yeah, so look at this. That was the weekend, or last week. Boring still. So I guess one strong weekend with the war and everything and with the manipulation of shorters getting squeezed doesn't change, I guess, the current POV. I'm on a vacation mode. Okay, fair enough. I mean, family, I'll be having a strategy on the 9th. Keep in your prayers. May you like hopefully get well soon and get like a successful surgery. Hopefully it's not that serious. Please get well soon and like maybe you can stop trading, stop caring about everything and just focus on the surgery and get healthy and strong again. Ahmed, I'm grateful that you take every question into consideration. Sometimes I see some oscillators too on your screen. Can you explain why? Not sure you ever caught me lacking like that. So maybe can you refer to a certain point or a certain oscillator you've seen? Hold on. Give me a second, guys. All right. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Let me see. Let me sort through the questions. Would it also make sense to set up an anchored view up from the last high at 69k? Yes. But I think that was already broken. So like, notice how whenever I'm analyzing a downtrend, which is for this matter is this one. Yep. So from this point on, we started dumping. I only care about the anchored view up from a downtrend until it's above price, yeah, or price is above the anchored view up. So once this happens, I delete. Yeah, enough. I don't need it anymore. I don't use it as support. So know this, guys, for everybody that doesn't know. Maybe you don't know. Yeah, every anchored view up pull from the bottom is supposed to be support. Once it's not, you delete it. So for example, now this anchored view up is support. If Bitcoin somehow, some way loses it, I delete it. I don't treat it as resistance. Yeah. And the flip or the opposite is also true. Once a resistance anchored view up flips into support, it is deleted. Yeah. It is noted to have been broken and then deleted. Yep, but it was a valid anchored view up 4 hours ago or 3 hours ago. Give me a second. Thank you for answering. No worries. Thank you, John. October 10th, 11th, dumb breaker wipe millions during the weekend. Yeah. Your English is so hip, bro. You speak and use terms like native. Never question your English again. Thank you, Wayne. I mean, getting such feedback from from an American is always good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always do it half jokingly, to be honest. But yes, I do get that the English is my English is good enough to get the point across. That's how I always put it. Like you always gotta downplay yourself to cruise. Uh, but thank you, brother. Hope you're well, Ahmed, during these tough times. I know you are tough and can handle it. Thank you, thank you, uh, thank you, brother. Uh, Thank you. Hold on, Christian. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ahmed, I took along at the retest of 66.3330. Okay, so what were you what was the retest of? Or what was it? What were you waiting for a retest of? I guess, yeah. Six. Yeah, I guess that would be my question. But yeah, fair enough. I mean, you it worked well, so I guess I cannot hate on it. Hopefully, it was an actual area. I'm praying for my friends in Emirates and Saudi. Thank you, Mitwali. Iran versus Israel missile and drone strikes yesterday night. Yeah, sample size too. So I guess we need more data to call every weekend not boring. We have it, 50. Thank you, Rata, for being legend. A legend, I guess. Sorry for making you shoot for gold targets at the middle of the night. So thank you again. Uh, I personally found it interesting. Do you have a point about weekends? Yes, I mean, should I show it now? No. I guess it really has to do with just geopolitics. It doesn't matter as much, to be honest. Like, you just mentioned or gave two times where the weekend weren't boring. So I guess you have to use the majority as the rule, not the outliers. It was a retest of the fib majorly, just above the high volume zone. I mean, kudos to you because I do like the terminologies, the reasons that you gave. So, I mean, kudos to you for getting an amazing entry. Yes, that will be, I guess, classified as an aggressive entry with with us waiting for higher. So like you saw the reclaim of 66, you understood that the shorts are getting potentially squeezed and squeezed even more. So you saw or you went super low scalpy and you saw or waited for a certain kind of move. I'm guessing like something like that, whatever. Like you had some sort of a fib level and maybe even the golden pocket or the POC somewhere somehow. Yep. So kudos to you for doing that. I mean, I don't necessarily see the reason, but it looks nice. Yeah. So I guess that was nice. But again, that's how to, I guess, use the direction of the analysis rather than you waiting or sitting on your hand waiting for Ahmed to mention a long, because I said I'm only willing to wait for this. But what if this happens? Then you aggressively manage to catch a long. Yep. But again, give me a second. Give me 2 seconds, I guess. Should I short now? No, there's nothing that you should do. Also, if it's not too personal, what is the model of your Omega? That's thank. Who I think I've mentioned this was an Omega, or maybe you've noticed that. I think I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't want to lie. I think 2022, 2023. Check the link, and that's the date where I bought it, so that's why I like wearing it. Check the link I sent, I guess. It shows good examples. I don't see the link. Maybe it gets deleted automatically. You might not care, but it could be interesting. Yeah, you can check it yourself, do the data on it, and then you can, I guess, tell me about it. I'll just send it. I'll send the X post. Actually, no risk accidentally send. No worries, no worries. All good. I mean, I don't delete nothing. It's just maybe the automatic YouTube system deleting those lines. Again, guys, Ahmed just moved my stop loss to 67. Amazing. Like, you're a legend. Arito, thank you for showing up. Hello again. Thank you, guys. Sorry for making you watch me twice a day. Hopefully that is something good, not bad. And thank you for getting used to kind of me showing up at the middle of the night. Yep. I guess the only enjoyers of this time is the Americans and the Canadians, of us, among us, I guess. But yeah, thank you, guys. Friends, Wise Choice will not be with us on March 9th. He's one of our friends. Let's send him hugs and prayers to be well. Thank you, Renata, for being the legend that you are. And let's all wish Wise Choice a good and a strong surgery. And thank you guys again. Omega is luxury to me. I wear a Seiko or Seiko just just putting up goals like fair enough. Being equally rich to you is the first checkpoint of being successful. Thank you. I mean, hopefully you would be much, much more richer than I am. Again, you don't want to put your goals to materialistic stuff. Again, I sound so bad whenever like I was younger and somebody tells me those kind of answers. Oh my God. Money matters, but maybe not buying watches. Let me say it that way. Like maybe you can track your assets and your net worth. That is what matters, and that's what I do. To be honest, I'm not going to be lying and tell you. But other than that, my car is not the best. My watch is not. My car and my watch and my clothings are not. Have zero. That's between me and you guys. Even my friends don't know. Have zero reflection on my net worth. Let me put it that way. Yep. Do you see Bitcoin getting to 51k later in the year? Would it be a possibility? Yes. Is it much more likely that we go to 51 than go to 200k this year? Yes. Do I care to give a prediction based on time and price? Absolutely not. I avoid giving such blind statements. Yeah, but it's possible. Can you read my above posts? I can, but I'll send the X. I've read it. You can send whatever you want. I tried to sneak in a link. Yeah, it doesn't show up. So no, I cannot read what's not here, I guess. No, I'm happy to see you at this time after kids are in the bed. Thank you, Joao. Hopefully your kids are safe in their bed. Why are you waiting for 70, by the way? Why 70 and not a different number? Yeah, so it's not 70. It's 70 and whatever is above it. So 70 has this high, those highs above, the anchored view up coming off the 90k drop, and I guess the cluster of levels I'm looking at. So whenever I say 70, it's like 70 and above. Yeah, I just shorting it by saying, or simplifying it by shorting and saying 70. But again, before I forget, and that will be the last mention of the day, that hopefully, these started, but I told them to delay it a day after. So tomorrow I'll be going live hopefully, but the trading competition will begin hopefully tomorrow. So everybody who has already moved to WEEX, they have deposited and they are ready, don't do nothing. Tomorrow I'll just send the link and you can press the button to participate. If you're someone who would love to participate and also would love to get or use the next up and coming today or tomorrow's trading competition as an excuse to move to WEEX, so you can start trading professionally with us on WEEX, then you can absolutely start or prep yourself by making an account now. Again, this is an affiliate link, but that's I guess the beauty of using our or my affiliate link. You do get to support me, just obviously it is an affiliate link, but also you get a welcome bonus and you get to be a participant of every single monthly trading competition. And again, just because I promised you guys tomorrow's trading competition, which is giving away $600 every single day, it is literally with the almost zero minimum requirement. So I think everybody knows about that. So it's going to be the easiest thing. Like getting ranked 1 or like top 5 is going to be easy. It's just a matter of like battling it out against each other or among yourselves. It's not going to be a matter of like ranking and getting like million trading volume or 2 million. It's going to be $5,000 trading volume. So like everybody knows that it's like too simple. And again, I only did that for you guys. It was a request from me, and thankfully the WEEX team are amazing and they always care about trading competitions, and that is why I essentially always support moving to WEEX. I always want to like preface the point that there's a huge difference between me being affiliated or having an affiliate link and also me recommending it as an actual professional tailor-made exchange for traders. So again, especially for those that have, I guess, capital that is exceeding the value of like $5,000, $10,000 or even higher, you do want to move to an exchange that is tailor-made to trading, offers you the features such as having isolated, separated. So you get to actually open trades and then you add to them. So you leave them alone. You don't like mess with them. So you open a short, you can open another short, you can open a third long, all on the same asset. So that is a feature most exchanges don't have, and lower fees. And by the way, gold and silver, by the way, which gold is like actually pumping right now with everything go wrong. So it is going, and I'm expecting all-time highs. So you get to actually trade gold and silver, zero fees right now. So low fees on Bitcoin, amazing entries and stop losses, and you get to actually copy my stop losses and my entries, and gold and silver are zero fees. And on top of that, we do for fun and for giving back to the community, I do personally ask for a trading competition that we've been holding literally for 5-6 months now. Every single beginning of a month we do a trading competition. So tomorrow on Sunday till next Sunday, I guess, or Saturday, we'll have 7 days of giving away 600 actual USDT dollars for the active traders. Yeah, so sorry guys for giving you the rant. I just want to make it sure that you know about it, guys, for those that would love to participate, especially if you already have made your move to WEEX. You don't need to do nothing. Just I'll send the link, you participate by pressing the button, and that's it. You will be counted and you can do your regular trading. And for those that would love to move now, again, WEEX is the hub for trading, for day trading, and also it has no KYC. So pressing on this button, signing up would literally take you less than 3 minutes at maximum if you're super slow. Again, the link is an affiliate link. You get to support the channel, get the bonus, and also be a participant of the every single trading competition. And any alert to put tonight? Yeah, so you can put an alert here at the lows. Hold on. Yeah, I have alerts at like 66k. Hold on, not sure why I'm not. Well, let me make sure. Yeah, God. All right, so let me go right to the right a bit. Yeah, so it's an affiliate. It's the alert here, 66 and like 66.65.9. Yes, 2 alerts to keep me updated of a drop, and I guess I'll put an alert to know that we are breaking the POC. So from here to here, I don't want to be annoyed by Bitcoin, I guess. Yeah, Ethereum. If Ethereum, actually, I forgot to mention that if Bitcoin continues to 70 and above, yeah, ETH will probably just break the anchored view up and go to 150 to 2200. Yeah, absolutely don't be long in the breakout, but just understand the bullishness of this zone. That's it. Yeah, the reason why I say that I put it this way is because what if somebody hears me saying this and then they enter long just because they want to enter long for no reason, and then a fake out happens. So again, avoid long in breakouts, but understand bullish zone to look for long. Can you find a short scalp on the lower time frame? Silver and gold, up or down? Never that simple, but I'm bullish, waiting for all-time highs on gold. Can you find a short scalp on lower time frame? You can find one. I'm not looking necessarily to trade a certain scalp, to be honest. Maybe if someone wants to like get a quick hit of the POC, maybe, but other than that, I wouldn't want to short now. I hadn't had any bonus. You can always check with the rewards hub of the account. And again, guys, I always tell you guys that if somebody wants to move to WEEX, I would much rather you guys focus on its importance of like lowering fees, amazing scalp entries and exits. You put the same stop loss as I do, and also get the amazing features. So I think features and importance of actually supporting your profitability or journey towards profitability first, and then bonuses and fun trading competition second. I'd hate for someone to just move to WEEX because they are looking for bonuses will never make you rich. But if you're trading with real capital, it's a shame that you're using Binance or whatever kind of beginner friendly beginner friendly that supports every kind of buying and investing and everything. Like you need an exchange that is like tailor made for trading. If I had to guess, oil and gold will go up. Yeah, that is a very not wild guess. Some really good traders I know are still short here, so it's make me curious for a short soon. Ahmed, I'll tell you what I told my friends. Stay away from the US unknown areas. Importing government legalization, important rounds. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you for caring. Fill up your car with gas and enough food. Hopefully it doesn't go or doesn't become as serious as those, but thank you for an amazing advice. If anything, just drive to us in Egypt. You know where You are welcome. Thank you, Mitwalli. Thank you, brother. Stop loss hit, made some dollars, so I'm happy. Any dollar maker is always happy, I guess. I start short last week. Fair enough. Play it safe. Don't be randomly taking trades. Hopefully, guys, you do the best. Again, potential retest of the zone could offer us a trade. If not, wait for higher. If not, wait for lower. And what else? Yeah, if somebody wants to get more of me, you can always join the free Telegram channel. I have nothing to sell you. I just post extra stuff whenever I can. And I always go live every single day on Champs Crypto and make videos. And even, by the way, like, you have to watch the free trading course videos. They are very short, clipped from the lives, but they are very, very informative. So risk management, daily scalp, strategy, order flow strategy, why most traders are not profitable. So very important videos. You have to watch those rants so you can get a better idea whenever you watch me live. Yep. So you want to be an informed trader, an informed viewer, if I may say so. Yep. And again, quick scalp trade using your class is nothing less than amazing. I mean, you're amazing for being new. So thank you again, brother. Again, guys, if somebody wants to prep for moving over to WEEX, getting, I mean, the best kind of features with, I guess, the best kind of infrastructure, with also getting the fact of like copying my stop losses, my entries, and everything else, especially for somebody who's sharing real capital, then you can always use my affiliate link. I only recommend whatever I use to actually make a profit for a living. So hopefully you get the point, guys. And obviously, anybody who'd love to participate in the trading competition would have to make an account with my link. And the beauty of WEEX is that you can literally sign up because it's no KYC. So it's very, very easy process. Anyhow, guys, enough of me ranting. Thank you, Vikrant. Libya with the heart. Thank you, brother. India with the heart too. So thank you guys for being legendary and for getting to watch me. It is literally 3 a.m. my time. It is unhealthy to be I mean, going live at this time. However, I always enjoy showing up and talking about trades with my lovely family. Thank you guys again for being super amazing. I'll hopefully be catching you guys tomorrow, and also I'll be posting about the trading competition beginning. Yeah, on the free Telegram channel, and then I'll make a video or live streaming maybe same time tomorrow. So thank you guys for being legendary, and I hopefully catch you tomorrow. Enjoy your night and have an amazing, wonderful, I guess,